Welcome to Aaron Plays. This is episode 6 of my Punic Wars, First Punic War game, Hands in the Sea. Where you've got the Romans and the Carthaginians struggling at the present moment for Sicily. Now this is the deck builder, similar to A Few Acres of Snow, which was a Martin Wallace game. This is a completely different designer. And he's taken the Martin Wallace system and added some bells and whistles to it, such as the strategy cards and run events. For more details, if you're just joining off this video, please go to episode 1. The Romans are, I would say, favourites at the present moment for the victory. They are ahead on victory points. They've got the majority of Sicily in their hands. The Carthaginians have taken Corsica and Sardinia, but there's more victory points for Sicily. And also, if they take all of Sicily, it's an instant win, not a game ending, it's an instant win. So the Carthaginians have really now got to pull something out of the stops. It's a big fight at Lilybaeum. There's a battle going on there. So without any further ado, let's get back into this game. And also, I'll try not to make the same mistake I've made in episode 4 and episode 5 so far, which is when the Carthaginians get down to low deck, I've had to take back because they should have had a turn end. So try. Let's get rid of this mini-me. Bring up the Romans. Okay, so got 3, 4, 5. So that has 6 cards in their hand. Okay. You check the victory. They're not in the winning stage at the present moment, but they were going to play this cavalry unit into the battle, which swings the battle one step in their favour. And they can use ships because they've got the navy down there. However, we did note that the Carthaginians, and this is what I started to do last episode, but then realized it was only partway through. So what they're going to do is they will spend a citizen, okay, and 3 coin to increase their naval size to 6. So back to Carthage, who've now got 5 cards in their hand. The first one they'll play is a senatorial support. This one here. Draw the top 3 cards from their draw deck. Give them more options. 1, 2. Because they've got to do something about the battle because it's one step to the Romans at the present moment. It goes there. Right, so they can half strength in sieges. Lilybaeum is not fortified, so it's not a siege. So let's swing the Sondermedian cavalry into that battle. So that's 2 points back. Okay, the Romans are up their navy again. However, we got coin and a colonist as our second action. Battle can't end, so let's use the colonist with 3 coins to up the Carthaginian navy. Back to the Romans. Okay, they've got 4 cards, so they draw 2. Okay, well, it's got to be, hasn't it? Let's bring some more legions into this affair. Right, so actually, this will be the 4th round. Increase by 1, so move this down here. 2, 3, and then increase. Yeah, it's the 4th round. Okay, so that adds 2 more. 1, 2. And this is the last round of battle. So they've got to win it. The sieges go for 6 rounds, but battles, so let's put it an extra 1. Let's use Rome. And hope for the Carthaginians can't bring it back from there. Okay. So over to the Carthaginians. Their 2 actions. As we discussed, they can't use ships. Got a soldier, they're at 5 cards. We can use 1 soldier. Bring it back 1 point. Have they got anything else to bring it back a number? They haven't. I mean, the Carthaginians can use an action to get their fleet there, ready for the battle. But it doesn't help in this situation now, but I think they're going to need to do this. All right, so they move 1 and then spend, because of their seamanship, is it 1 silver? 1 silver. Get him into the action there. So now they can reinforce by ships, but they've only got 1 action left. Ideally, they would want something that's got 2, but they don't. For example, this card here has got a soldier and has got a ship on it, but you can only play it for one or the other. You can't play it for both. So if there's something like another legion or some more Numidian cavalry, they could have played it, but they don't. So the case is, they've got the ship down there, ready for the next fight, but they're going to lose the Libyum. Can't think of anything else they can do regarding the battle. So they could fight the Roman Navy now, but it's basically 6 dice versus 6 dice. Actually, that might be a way to go. They're going to actually attack the Roman Navy. Okay, so a naval battle. Well, let's bring up the card. We haven't had a naval. I don't think we've had a naval battle so far. So aggressive actions: engage enemy fleet. Fleet in same scene zone as enemy fleet, which we've got. Plus a card with a ship symbol. See rules for details. Oh, okay. We're going to play a card with a ship on it. So they will play this card here. Got a ship. Yeah. Essentially, both sides roll dice equal to the amount of warships they've got. 5s and 6s are hits. So we'll have the Carthaginians roll first, and they've got to roll 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 hits. The Romans in response, I've actually put a break in there, boom, 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 boom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Romans only score 1 hit. All right, I'm just going to check. I think each hit is a ship loss, but I'm just going to double check that. Literally what happens, so the Carthaginians lose a ship. The Romans lose 2. The Romans are either forced back to here or their home place. They'll go back to there. Carthaginians earn a prestige. And That's it. That's their two actions. So we had our first naval encounter. Romans are still in supply right here, and it is now the Romans' turn. So the first thing we look at, yes, they've won the Battle of Ilibaeum. Okay, so we can remove that there. The Romans gain a prestige point for winning the battle. They capture that token there. Do they have? Oh, I should draw two cards for them. Do it again. Sorry, I know. I've got to remember. It's on there. You can't drag cards into it. Why? I honestly don't. It might be something Windows or something. But anyway, so they've got two cards. Do they have any with a citizen on it? They do. So they play that one there, which allows them to play one of their towns. That is, all intents and purposes, an absolute disaster for Carthaginians. So that goes there. Still no actions taking it because we haven't finished everything yet. Right, so let's have a look at what's actually used in that battle. So Foot Legion, right, so you have one cavalry unit, 2 foot legions. Okay, the Carthaginians didn't actually get to all any of their troops. So the Carthaginians have got to lose a card. Aids and cavalry superiority. Aids and cavalry superiority. So no one's got cavalry superiority. So I think the Carthaginians can choose to lose this unit, but I'll double check. Based on strength points, so this cavalry here is only worth 1 strength point, whereas the enemy is worth 2. So the actual Carthaginians had superiority, so they can choose what they lose, and they'll lose that fortification card. That goes into their discard pile. All these go into the Roman discard pile. Then I've got to give the Carthaginians, I've got to give them the Ilibaeum. I don't think that's in the discard pile. Let's see. No. And it's not in their hand. Rolling out the draw deck, this goes and sits on the Roman discard pile. So we gave them prestige points, we resolved the battle in losses, we've given them the card. I think that's everything that needs to be done. So back to the Romans for their 2 actions. Okay, well, on the losing side of a battle, naval battle, does that matter now? They have got the money to increase the size of their fleet if they wish. They've got the Ilibaeum card in there. There's definitely on, they just need to take 3 more locations, and it's an auto win. What else have they got here? Syracuse is a city already. The other ones can't be built into cities. No. So, we get some of these out of our hand at the present moment. There's a lot of dross, isn't it? Tandaris. Well, that's at the top here. Let's actually get that out of the hand for the time being. It's not really adding anything. And what's the name of this one? Thermae, which is that one. Yeah, we can, I think we can actually get rid of, say rid, it goes to the Empire deck. So they've just discarded cards this time. Back to the Carthaginians. Okay, so they've got 4 cards. You get to draw 1. Now it comes up. A bit too late, guys. Bit too late, but I think we need to put them in the reserve. Let's do that. An action. I know, again, made must cards disappear. Second action. Do we actually continue to hammer our Roman fleet? Every time we beat it is a victory. It's a prestige point. Prestige points all help. I think we need to get rid of some cards in our hand. Maybe not yet. Actually, yeah, maybe not yet, but we can actually go 1, 2, 3. Let's increase the size of what we've got naval-wise with this, with the colonists. And that 3 gold, we're now back up to 6 ships. Okay. Back to the Romans. All right, so they need to draw some cards. 1, 2, 3. That gets them back to their 6 cards. Neither faction has changed their strategy card. Reasons given in the previous episode for these 2 plus the one that was discarded. This card is a new one. What does this add? Once per round as an action, you may do one of the following. Discard up to 2 cards from your hand at no cost. Turn 2 cards from your hand to the Empire deck. Draw 2 cards from your Empire deck, or put 2 cards from your hand in reserve. Useful? Is it as useful as having 6 cards in your hand? No. It is useful having seamanship. No. That seamanship has come in useful for the Carthaginians, allowing them to move 2 spaces. Right, so back to the Romans, what they're going to do with this hand. Comrenia is here, which links to Argentum. However, we do know most of the Romans' army is sitting in that discard pile, but it'll be reshuffled soon. Is it any point going straight in or waiting? I think it's better to know what you've got in your hand rather than not do it. So what they're going to do for their 2 actions is gain some more gold. And they're just going to play this one for 2 gold and this one for 2 gold. There's the discard pile. Okay. I'm deliberately not looking at that area of the screen. They draw a card. These will get shuffled. Shuffle. Drawing that other card. Right, that's their 2 cards bought. Back to the Carthaginians. Right, so they've got 3 cards, so they need to draw 2. 1, 2. So last time they increased the size of their navy. They've got some troops in reserve. I think it might be worth. Ooh. Should they buy? They know the Romans are going to come for them. That place has been fortified. That might have helped the cause. Breaking the Roman navy means the Romans can't use ships, whereas they can. So that could be useful. So let's do that. So their first action is to move into there. Then they play as a second action a ship symbol to attack the Roman navy. So it's now 6 dice to 4. Okay. Don't want to bring up the Roman cards. I want to bring up the dice. So it's 6 dice to 4. So here's the Carthaginian roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 hits. Romans back with 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 hits as well. So that's a draw. No losses, no retreats. Both sides lose 2 ships. Carthaginians down to 4. Romans down to 2. Carthaginian turn done because they moved the ship. Then they engage the navy. The Romans, yeah, they've got the 6 cards because they did the reshuffle. Right, all right. So the Romans got 10 money. They do like having the 6 cards, so I think they'll stay with that. With 10 money, we can buy another legion. We have 12 money, we could actually put them on top of our hands. Or we can get 12 money easy. First action, play this with the colonist. No, sorry, for the 3 coin. Then have to spend a colonist. There we go. Buy his legion. We spend 12, double the cost. We're crafting it quickly. Oh, realised, didn't check to see what number we actually started on. Hold on that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We spent 8 so far. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. To put that on top of the draw deck. Okay. Back to the Carthaginians. All right, so they would have seen, obviously, as a player, that's what the Romans have done. So they know the Romans are gearing up again. So the Carthaginians got to draw a card. This card here, with that, gives them some. Or we could use a ship, fight that battle again. Let's do that. Spend that card there for the ship to hit the Roman navy. So now it's 4 dice versus 2 dice. There's dice. Carthaginians first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 hit. And the Romans. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 hit. Oh no, they only got 2. All right, so look at that first 2. They still got a hit. Okay, so the Romans are down to 1. Carthaginians are down to 3. Okay. So that was again a draw. As a second action, they pull back 2 here. Actually, they don't need to do that. No, they don't need to do that. At the present moment, what else can they do? So that was the fighting a navy. We've got some money, but not much. I think we need to get rid of some of these cards in their hands. So they'll play the merchant with the grape, wine, to earn 2 gold. Okay, so they'll be able to draw 3 cards next time. Romans have got 4 cards in their hands. They get to draw 2 cards. Oh, what a surprise. There's a legion sitting there. And they've got a cavalry. Ooh. So they could raid either one of these two. They could do. Can't remember fully what the Carthaginians have got. Okay, let's do a raid. Heracule. Right, let's see what the Carthaginians. Right, so they get to draw 3 cards to see if they get Heracule or a cavalry or something that can stop this raid. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. All right, so the Romans take that town. Capture the town. That's the cavalry raid completed. Next up, they put the legion into reserve. Back to the Carthaginians. Right. Got to remember myself, I've only got 2 cards here. Okay. We need some more troops. We do need some more troops desperately. Fortification was good as well, so we're going to get a shuffle in a moment. Let's take the fortification for 1. And then I've got any more African infantry. Ooh, war elephants. Ooh, what does that do? Let's have a look. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you get to roll to see what their actual battle strength is. Only costs 4 coins. For chuckle value. In fact, we can put them straight into our hand, couldn't we? Great. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've still got 5 cards in hand. We've done 2 actions. Back to the Romans. All right, so the Romans have got 4 cards. They need to draw 2. 2. So the question is, are they ready to go? Are they ready to go? What they've got here. So they've got Cam Arena. That will get them to Agrentum. They can use plenty of swords here. Let's do this. They've got to win it in 4 rounds. Draw the legions. They've got other legions coming. Yes, they saw the Carthaginians by the elephants, but the elephants could be a swingy. Yeah, I can't see a better time. So I use this to say they're sieging, moving from Camarenia to Agrentum. They use this as the movement wagon, and then they use this to start the battle. Okay, so on here it all starts at blue 1. That sword will take you to 0. That is the first commitment. That's the discard pile. That's the move. The second they do as a free action, they'll bring this into their hand, and that costs them 1, that last silver. And then as a second action, they'll play that into the battle to put that on the 2. We stick this, reset. Okay, as the Battle of Agrentium. Okay, so they come over to the Carthaginians. All right, well, they're going to play this guy to draw 2 cards and collect 2 silver. 1, 2. They haven't drawn that card. It's visible as an X card, but it doesn't. It's only when they draw that card does the round end. So he goes in the discard pile. All right, so he was in action, wasn't he? So they need to do something. It's currently on red 1. Now, they could play the elephant. Let me just show you this. So the elephant is worth up potentially a 3. But if they roll a 1, it's a 0 strength. There's no shift here. That's a lost battle. So let's just play the Carthage, get that sword, to get that off the red, and then play the elephant later. So as their second action, they play Carthage. Goes into the battle. Goes into the battle there. Moves that 1 point back. And that's their 2 actions. So at which point they would then draw the end of turn card. So we'll go to the end of turn sequence. Which is as follows. They get all these cards. Draw deck. Reshuffle. Okay. And they draw back up to their hand limit. Oh, no, they have got their hand limit. Sorry. And they are at 5 cards, which is their hand limit. Draw and resolve a random event. Okay. Political infighting. You may only take 1 action on this round. You cannot take 3 actions in your next round. Well, let's see who it's affecting. 6 is Rome. We only take 1 action on this round. I'm assuming that's going to be obviously in their next round. And you cannot take 3 actions on your next round. Okay, that's effectively double whammy. This round they won't win it. Yeah, round, not turn. Yeah, this round. Okay, so they won't be able to do more than 1 action when it's their next round, and their following round they won't be able to do 3 actions. Okay. Collect income. It's based on the amount of cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Rome. Carthaginians down to 3. Victory points. Okay, so the Romans have got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Carthaginians have got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, draw a strategy card. So that one's gone. These all move down a spot. Spine. Advanced turn marker. Turn 7. And then put at the bottom of the deck. So that ends that turn. Which is where I'll end it for this video. Hope you like what you're seeing. And if you do like it, please hit that like button. It all helps. If you haven't subscribed yet already, please do so. Then any new content that I add up, you'll get a notification of that I have done so. Any comments, as always, much appreciated. Anything I've done wrong, anything right, anything you like. Tell me what you think of the game. Do you tell me if you think me playing it two-handed this way is working? Is it making an interesting narrative? Do you find the game at all soloable? I do at the present moment. I've had to make a few little decisions based on foreknowledge of previous hands, but I think it's still created an interesting narrative, at least in my head. Anyway, until next time.